What is happening, everyone? Sorry, running a little bit late. Apologies. We're not far from kickoff now. So let's try and get the teams in. Rayan, big up, Rayan. So, yeah, my apologies for being a little bit late. So I managed to just see the teams now. Xhaka against Chukwueze could be an absolute killer. Really could. We're about 5 minutes. I mean, what are your predictions? People obviously popped in. What are your predictions for this game? We had some good Champions League semi-finals over the last couple of nights. Obviously, this is the Europa semi-final first leg, Villareal. Now, Villareal do really well in this competition. They really do. They do well in this competition. Emre's won this thing 3 times now, and he's going to be wanting to get one over Arteta and Arsenal. That is for sure. Important is very, very first leg. Rayan, Rayan, what are you saying? Yeah, I'm moving like Curtis, Jamaican timing. Yeah, my apologies. You know what? Sometimes it takes me a little bit longer to set my gear up with all the lights and that. And I was just speaking to the wife and sorting my son out. So, yeah, my apologies for a little bit late. 1-1. So you're going to think we're going to get the away goal? Yeah, I think, I definitely think that we can score. There's no doubt. And away goals in this competition or any European competition, away goals are huge. As we know, we'd see Man City last night with 2 away goals, which still might not be enough when it becomes the likes of PSG. I mean, Mbappe was silent. He won't be as quiet as that yesterday. Obviously, Neymar started really well, but he kind of went off the boil a little bit during the game. So be interesting and hard for Man City for their second leg. Obviously, Man United are playing the other game, Roma. So interesting game. I mean, who would you want, Rayan? Who would you want if we used to get through this semi-final? Would you want Man United or would you want Roma? For me, I would probably take Roma. I wouldn't want Man United, not at all. Excuse me. I wouldn't want Man United at all. So, yeah, nice little stadium, to be fair, the Villareal. So, Rulli in goal, Abelo, Torres, Pedro Marino, 4th Chukwueze, Tregezo, Salsa. Who else is in midfield? Can't really see it on my screen. Who else is in midfield? So they've gone a 4-3-3. Obviously, Chukwueze is their one. He's got a lot of pace. It's going to be a big test for Xhaka this evening. It really is. He's a very, very threatening player. Let's just go on to the Arsenal. So obviously, Leno, Saka, Ceballos, Odegaard's back in. Buzzing that I've seen him back in, to be honest. Holding's captain. Partey, Pepe gets a start. Chambers, Pablo Mari. Who else we got? Smith Rowe, Xhaka, and who else is Holding? Can't really see it. Partey, I've already mentioned it. So it looks like Pepe's playing down the middle, up top on his own with Odegaard just behind him. 5 across the middle of the park and 3 at the back. Interesting. Would you have gone for Pepe straight down the middle? Bench. So we've got no big hitters on the bench. No, none of them here. Oh, Aubameyang's on the bench. That's interesting. That is interesting. Aubameyang's not fully fit. So where we got Rayan? One football. Adders in a 3-5-1-1. Yeah, it's correct. I've just read it out. That's what it is. It's a 3-5-1-1. So I'm guessing we're on their counter. United for ego purposes, but Roma would be a better realistically. Yeah. Obviously, if you want United, you want to beat them. Roma for us to obviously win it if we get past this semi-final. But interesting that we've overloaded the midfield by putting a 5 in there. I imagine once it goes on one side, you will get their players to tuck in. But I think maybe Xhaka will play a little bit deeper. So he'll play a 3, and then even though Xhaka's on the left side as like a wing back, I think he will pop in a little bit more. So interesting that Pepe's straight down the middle on his own. I don't know. not sure. He's not going to really bring a lot of people into plays. He's not really going to hold it up a lot. Can be unreliable at times, giving the ball away. But we will see. With Odegaard in there, they've got enough talent to cause problems. You know, he knows playing against a lot of Spanish teams inside out Odegaard. So it'll be interesting to see how the formation works. Arteta has had to change formation. There's no doubt about that because of these personnel. So we're underway, 5 seconds on the clock. Chambers has straight away looked to go down one side and get Saka in. Villareal passing it out straight into the goalkeeper, passing it out a little bit risky, just near the 6-yard box. Pepe didn't believe he was going to get that ball. So Villareal managed to pop themselves out. They're now on the halfway line. Villareal throwing. I've not seen a lot of Villareal. I've got to be honest. I've not really seen a lot of them at all. I only know a few of their players, not a lot at all. But I know they like to get the ball down. The goalkeeper likes to play it from the back. They don't rush. Typical Spanish team. They slow the ball down a lot. Very rarely will they look to go long. But by playing that and overplaying, they do get themselves in a little bit of trouble. And that's where Arsenal can probably counter. Hence probably why there's 5, you know, in the center of the park. So when it counters, we break it down and try and get them on the break. Smith Rowe's just threaded Pepe in. Oh, he's offside, just offside. Rayan, we might transition into a flat 4 on attack with Xhaka filling in left side. I think what will happen is, yeah, Xhaka will look to go backwards more than he will go forward. There's no doubt about that. And when Arsenal have then got the ball in a 5, he may then look to be an outlet as well. But you can't really tell. Only 2 minutes in. At the minute, you just got both teams kind of testing. Pepe's gone a little bit to the left. Smith Rowe straight down the middle at the moment with Saka on one side. Odegaard just behind that. I don't know whether that's just why Villareal are taking the time, really taking the time. They're in no rush whatsoever to get the ball forward. The goalkeeper's just been sat on the ball for probably about 30 seconds, 45 seconds. And the Arsenal players have just gone straight back in as a 3-5-2-1 or 1-2, whatever it will be. So definitely playing counteract football. It looks like for me, they're just going to try and get them on the break. That's how they've set up. Arteta's probably doing his homework that then they will overplay and they're not great when they lose the ball. They're not very good at recovering. So interesting. Smith Rowe's playing a little bit higher at the moment. He's playing a little bit higher than Pepe. So I don't think Pepe is down the middle. I think Pepe's on the left. Saka's on the right. Smith Rowe looks down the middle. And Odegaard just behind him. But at the minute, it's just Villareal have got the ball. And Arsenal are just looking to, at the moment, just keep in shape. They're blocking any through balls down at the moment. Any angle that Villareal are looking to do, Arsenal are just blocking it off, saying you're not going to play through us, you're not going to play through us. Partey to Ceballos. Ceballos is into, great ball into Smith Rowe. He's got too many players around him. To Saka, Odegaard. Odegaard again, over to Pablo Mari. Now it's Arsenal's turn to see what they're going to do. Villareal are very high. They're not going to let Arsenal play out. They're very high. Leno's had to put his foot through it. So straight away, you can see that Villareal, even though they're slowing the ball down, soon as Arsenal get the ball, they're going to press, not giving them any time whatsoever on the ball, which might suit Arsenal, especially early on in the game. It might suit them. Ryan again. If Spurs offered you a contract back in your playing days, would you have taken it? Yeah, I think I would have, to be honest. I don't think you can be, when a club, especially at the time I was playing League One, if Spurs were to come into me, actually there was a rumor, we just couldn't get it over the line, when Simon Davis and Matthew Ebrington, wait there, Villareal on attack, Chukwueze a little bit wide, comes in with his left. 1-0 to Villareal. Chukwueze again. This is what the problem is. So Xhaka is not a defender. Xhaka is not a defender. 5 minutes in, problem down the left side. Chukwueze done a little bit, double touch, tried to get in. It's ricocheted. And I think it is Trigueros, who has managed to put the ball in the back of the net. Yep, he's onside. He's now facing Xhaka. He tries to cut in on the left, double touches it, in and out, gets a little bit of a ricochet. And then Trigueros, I think his name, that's how you pronounce it, Trigueros. He's managed to just hit it, and it's gone right into the bottom corner. Good finish. Leno's got no chance, right in the bottom corner, 1-0. It's poor. It's poor. It's just poor. That's why you need a left back. That's why you need a proper left back. You can't play Xhaka against a tricky winger like that. Shocking. But yeah, going back to that, Rayan, terrible start. I think we've got a chance, but terrible start. You just don't want that. You need that away goal. When Simon Davis, Matthew Everington went to Spurs, there was rumours that they was interested in me at the time. I was in the same youth team, but it never materialised. Then Newcastle after that. But yeah, I probably would have gone. No, you're right. It's poor. It's poor. Really is poor. It's not good enough. Was it Ceballos that was down the left or Xhaka? I thought it was Xhaka, but it might have been Ceballos. If you correct me if I'm wrong. I just thought it was Xhaka because he was on that side. He's on the floor again. Trying to see where Xhaka's. I think Xhaka's going to really struggle tonight. They're pressing high. They're really pressing. Oh, got away with that one. Yeah, they're pressing high. They're looking to get that early goal. Excuse me. Let's get some water. My sore throat's cleared up, which is a little bit better now. It was minging for 3 or 4 days trying to do videos with a sore throat. But Chukwueze is going to be their problem. They look to get the ball to him. He's left-footed, so he's a little bit tricky. Looks to cut inside. And they know that Xhaka on the left side of it, if we're playing a 3 and then Xhaka's playing high, or even if he is back in, it's going to be a weakness. Xhaka now to Odegaard. Odegaard always looking for the ball, a little around the corners. Back to Pablo Mari. So Partey's just standing still. You need to move. You need to make an angle for the ball. Xhaka needs a stronger defensive presence with him. Ceballos is the total opposite. Yeah, doubling up. But they did double up. I think they did double up. They just didn't really want to touch him because he was in the 18-yard box, and he's done a little double touch in it. He has got a little bit of luck. It has gone obviously to the Villareal player, and he's the one who's put in the back of the net. But yeah, I think if you've got a fullback who is not normally a fullback, you need your winger to be one of those workhorses, a Milner up and down, or even a Vardy at times when he plays out wide. They double up on their winger. When I was playing a winger, if I had the beating of the fullback, before you know it, you'd beat him 3 or 4 times, but then they would make sure that they got a winger to double up on you, and then you'd always have 2 on you. So yeah, Ceballos has got to help him out there, because Chukwueze, if he keeps getting the ball, he's going to cause a lot of problems going forward. No doubt about that whatsoever. But Villareal at the moment, I would say that obviously they've scored. They're moving the ball a little bit better. Arsenal just very defensive. As soon as they lose the ball, they just get straight back in, like to say, we're not going to concede a goal. And sometimes that just invites pressure, and you're kind of saying to them, we respect you too much. We're going to lose the game anyway. When I think when you give too much respect and you sit in too much. So for me, you just got to you've got to when you've got time to express yourself, when you've got time to move the ball, you've got to look like you really want to cause a problem, rather than just passing it in front of them and looking pretty and nothing happening. Thomas Partey on the ball now. Where they're going to struggle is they're not going to have many options going forward. So Arsenal are going to get the ball. They're not going to have many options going forward. That's where the problems are going to be, because you look up and you're going to have Smith Rowe or Pepe down the middle. You're not going to have a lot of pace going over the top. Saka is he's out of form recently, as we know, but he's not, at the moment, he's not looking to get in behind. And Villareal are pressing high. Holding now. Chambers round the corner. Saka's got the ball now, but again, soon and straight away, I'm talking about double up with regards to Chukwueze, doubling up on Chukwueze. As soon as Saka got the ball, as soon as he got the ball, double up. Don't allow him to turn, cause a problem for him. So they've done their homework on Saka. Look for the diag ball. Is going to get that? No, he's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. It's a good idea. It's a good idea to try and get him behind, but he's just not going to get it. Ryan, we set up to counter, yet we're one of those who get hit early. Seems like tonight's going to be a nightmare. Just looking at it now, yeah. So Chukwueze, half tackle, didn't really want to touch him in the box, and he's on his own. He's on his own. He's put the ball in the back of the net. He's on his own. No one's tracking him. No one's tracking him. Unbelievable. Terrible, terrible goal to give away. So, yeah, we're definitely set up for the counter. I think that we're set up for the counter basically because we don't have the personnel to play any other way. I think if we went toe-to-toe with them, we'd get bopped. We've got no one to hold the ball up. No Lacazette. No Aubameyang. No one to hold the ball up to bring others into play. So it looks like, Man City could get away with it. They play with a false nine, don't they? We all know that. But that's because their quality of players are absolutely elite. But at the moment, there's nothing happening. All the play, Villareal, everything is in front of them. So they're quite happy to just deal with that. If everything's in front of them, they're quite happy to deal with that. Pablo Mari, Leno. Again, yeah. Villareal pressing. And they've got no options. No options whatsoever. Oof. Lucky that is. They're trying to play out, but Arsenal have got no options at the moment. Poor start, poor 10 minutes, really poor. Too much respect, to be honest, for me. Too much worrying about what Villareal are going to do. Thomas Partey on the ball now. Smith Rowe's tried to look to get him behind a couple of times now, but the ball forwards is not gone. They don't want to take the risk of Partey just put it out of play, 10-yard pass. Absolutely shocking. 10 yards, 10 yards. Ryan, Saka's should have been out on the left back tonight. Put Martinelli on the left wing in front of him. They both have a good partnership, and Saka is more competent than Xhaka at left back. Yeah, I only think the only problem is with that. The only problem with that, Ryan, would be you're taking Saka's biggest threat away from him. So if you put Saka, say you put Saka, did you say you did put him at left back? You put Martinelli in front of him, and you ask them to double up on Chukwueze, which would have been good tactically. You're then taking your positive threat going forward out of the game. So you would then just be sitting in for 90 minutes trying to nick something. Whereas when Saka's further up the field and you've got Pepe on one side and you've got Smith Rowe, you've still got enough there going forward to cause problems for Villareal. But if you take Saka away as well, you'd have even less options. Partey's managed to break it, nick it into Odegaard, who's going to put it wide to Saka. Saka's now one-on-one. Come on, come on, come on. Beat him on. Go on, do a bit. He's just popped it off. He's looking for a 1-2 back again. Odegaard, Partey, Mari. Come on, putting it around the back now. Obviously, Xhaka. Pop it into Pepe. Pepe. At the moment, again, Villareal are just all in. They're in. There's no holes whatsoever. You've got to be a lot quicker. You've got to move the ball quicker. Partey again, looking around the corner. Odegaard, great little touch, Smith Rowe. Saka. Go on, just get inside, get a shot off. Saka's gone wide to Pepe. What's Pepe got? He's in the 18-yard box. Go on then, do a bit. Come on. Oh, he's done him. He's done him. Just dink it, lift it up. Oh, the defender's done ever so well. Pepe's got half a yard and he's done him. But then the defender's managed to get back, get around. And he's not only has he stopped him from crossing, he's come out with the ball as well. So now Villareal slowed it right down. It's poor. He's poor. How slow it is. It's so slow. No, straight back in now. Straight back in. And they'll just slow it right down. They'll just slow the game right down. Now, this is where we should be pressing now. If Villareal are pressing, well, for example, when Leno gets the ball and he looks to play out to Mari or Holding or whoever, Villareal are pressing high, which then stops you, makes you have to go long. When Villareal goalkeeper's got the ball, who, by the way, is about 3 foot. He's about 3 foot, right? When Villareal goalkeeper's got the ball, we sit back in. I understand you want to sit back in to get your shape, but that's inviting pressure. Press high, allow them to make a mistake, show tempo, and then that's how you get your second win and get into the game. Interesting that they've come out very negative. And that's what, for me, that's why they're behind. They're behind the moment because they were a very negative start. Partey, a decent ball into Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe pops it off. Ceballos looking for a great ball to Pepe. Pepe's in behind that. Now do a bit. Come on then. Oh, he's slipped over. Pepe has had the fullback on toast twice now. Get the ball to Pepe. See what he's all about. Get the ball to Pepe. Partey again. Partey is starting to get in the game a little bit. Odegaard, as always, picking up the ball. Chambers, not a bad delivery. Oh, Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's had half of. I think there's a little bit out of a stretch, to be fair. I really do think he's stretched. I've got to be honest. I think he's stretched. Rayan, sorry, mate. I'm just engrossed in the game. We're still playing a minute. Partey's got the ball on the edge of the box, 30 yards out. He's put it out to Odegaard. Chambers, Odegaard. Holding. Oh, it's slowed down again. Rayan, I get you, but Saka Martinelli partnership, ESR, Odegaard and Pepe would most likely have been all overload for Real Madrid. Right, back in the eyes. Oh, a little bit over it. Chambers has tried to get Saka just in behind the fullback, but the centre half's covered him across. A little bit too much pace. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Oh, it's a free kick, to be fair. Chambers got away one. He's megged him, and he's not given a free kick. Chambers got away one there. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Rayan. I don't think there's no right or wrong, really. I just think he's thinking he don't want to take too much of us going forward out of the pitch by putting Saka too far back. But again, look, this is what I mean. If you're watching now, Villareal goalkeeper has got the ball. Two centre-halves are splitting, what you do in modern football now. And we've just dropped off, like to say, come and break us down. Now, you're 1-0 down. I know it's probably the game plan. And then once they do... So I understand what they're doing. They're dropping off. Once they then do the first pass, they're looking to try and jump on the second pass. That's obviously a game plan, and then keep up. They've had probably more of the possession in the middle of the park. Sabas at the moment, always looking. Puts the ball out to Chambers. Chambers into Saka. Back out to Chambers. Saka's got the quicker. Back out to Chambers. Back out to Sabas. He's got to switch it. He's got to switch it. Don't think he's got that in his locker though. He has. He's done a little one around the corner. Odegaard into Saka. Saka's one-on-one. But straight away, look, 4 players around him. Great little ball. That's the problem when you haven't got a centre forward. When you haven't got a centre forward, you've seen it with oh, what's Rob Holding doing? Rob Holding doing? What are you doing? And now he's saying no, which is not a free kick, but you shouldn't be giving the ball away in the first place. Oh, he's a donkey, mate. I'm sorry. He's a donkey. Absolute donkey, Rob Holding. It's flat. It's not much. I'm not even getting excited because it's so flat. It's unreal. So flat that it's unreal. They look nervous. They look nervous. And I know that they're sitting in, so that doesn't help. But they just look nervous. They really do look nervous. Odegaard's trying to get on the ball. Partey's had a little bit of a few passes, but nothing whatsoever. No sharpness in the final third. And you ain't winning no game if you don't get sharp in the final third. Villareal with the ball now, moving the ball again. Keeping it very simple. Don't move the ball fast. They don't move the ball fast at all. Villareal. You can see the centre off now. There's no pressing. We're just sitting in. It's like a training session at the moment. You're showing them too much respect. It's like a training session. Get high up the pitch. You get high up the pitch. You cause them to go long. You pick up the seconds. That's when your decent players then get on the ball. If you stand off them, you're allowing them to get to the halfway line. All it takes is one pass and they're in behind. One mistake and they're in behind. Don't understand why people drop off unless you're getting bopped. And you're not getting bopped. Pepe one-on-one. Go on then. Run him. Run him. Run him. Run past him. Pep. You know what? As much as people talk about Pepe, he's got great feet, right? He's got great feet. But he's not quick. I don't see that he's quick. So I don't know. He's got great feet in that, but he doesn't really run past anyone. He's so frustrating. It's unreal. He's not like he's 20 years old, is it? He's like 25. Rayan, Villareal's pressing in Paris and we're trying to the low block. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. But this low block, I call it 2 banks of 4, but low block, right? New term. Is when you're getting bopped or you know that you're not better than them. So you kind of think, right, we're playing Man City, we're playing a Barca, we're playing a Madrid. So we'll have a low block and then so we can't get broken down. Yeah, that's normally when you have a low block. You're playing Villareal, who have got one player with pace. Chukwueze is the only player with pace, right? So you're playing a low block because you're scared of anyone getting behind. The problem is when you play a low block, yeah, you shift the whole team 10, 15 yards back. So what happens is if anything does go up top, you're 10, 15 yards away. And also the front three can't press. So the front three can't press. So you just invite pressure. You've seen it now. So Pepe is a third into his own, or he's on the halfway line. There's no one in Villareal's half. Everyone's just waiting, being patient. Oh, we'll wait until they make a mistake. We'll wait. Don't let them break through us. You're just inviting pressure. All you're going to do is invite pressure. And sooner or later, they're going to get in behind because we're not good enough. We are not good enough to invite pressure and have a low block. We're not good enough defensively. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. Poor 20 minutes. Poor 20 minutes. How can you play? How can your players like Saka, Smith Rowe, Odegaard, and play defensively? Well, you might as well not play them. You might as well not play them. Again, absolutely chilling for Villareal at the minute. Holding midfielders just getting the ball, popping it off to the fullbacks, breaking line. So there you go. There's the first line broke. He's back on the back four. Good shape, to be fair. Good shape at the moment. Good shape. Can't break it down. Partey, corner. It's like a training match. It's like a training match, Ryan. It's like a training match. We're three at the back. We should be exploiting their four at the back. Pressure them with the wing backs, and we would just swarm the 18-yard box, drop straight, it flat, 5 to defend. Listen, you're playing a 5 across the middle, right? So you've got a 3, and then you've got the 5 across the middle. These two are the ones that dictate the game. They've not been in the game. Corner. Decent header, nothing to shout about. Odegaard, now we're on the break. Pepe's bombing forward. Just put him in. Just put him in. Just put him in. Oh, goalkeeper's read it well. Goalkeeper's read it well. Opportunity to break. Don't get me wrong. I think we will get a decent opportunities, and I think we'll score on the break. The away goal is important. They're going to be aware of that. They know exactly what we're trying to do at the moment. We're trying to just sit in, make sure that we Villareal don't break the lines, and then catch them on the break. Counter, if you've ever seen anything like it. Disappointing, very negative in my opinion. I think you can go for it. You like to say you're not playing a world-class team. They're okay. I wouldn't say they're top draw. But at the minute, it's just nothing. Absolutely no spark whatsoever. No one's took no one on. No one's had an half a shot. No one's got any quality in the final third. And at the minute, the Villareal goalkeeper and the back four are just spraying it around when they want to spray it around, doing exactly what they want. There's no pressure on the ball. There's no pressure whatsoever on the ball. Pressure the ball. It's too easy. Saka's just let him out. It's just too easy. They are playing round the corners. It's too easy. Lucky got let off as well. At the minute, he's showing him too much respect. It's poor. It's poor. At the minute, it's poor. 23 minutes in, nothing to say whatsoever about Arsenal. Yes, the personnel is not there, but at the minute, it's absolutely bang average. They're not pressing. They're not looking to play. Odegaard's the only one who looks like he wants to try and play. And to be fair, Pepe has looked to try and play at the ball. Listen, and Villareal are pressing at the moment. Can't get out. Chambers can't get out. Partey will manage to just get out. Odegaard, put it into Ceballos or someone. Switch it. Fair play. Well done. He switched it now. Now you got a chance to get out. Xhaka, Pepe, one-on-one. Now this is where you got. You got to beat the man. You got to beat the man. Keep going. Puts it across to Odegaard. Odegaard, decent touch. Puts it out to Saka. 4 around Saka. He's tried to whip it far corner. You know what? It's not a bad idea, but it's just shocking execution. Shocking execution. First time, really, we've managed to get out wide on the backside of Villarreal's midfield. You one-on-one. Why Pepe doesn't take him on one-on-one, I don't know. One-on-one, drive into the 18-yard box, make him foul you or make him do something. He's let him off. He's put it to Odegaard. I get it. Odegaard's had an off touch. He should have hit it. He's had half attempt. I mean, you look at now, there's been 1 attempt each from the game, and we're 25 minutes into the game. They've scored their one, and then Saka's just had a shot. So, but forgive me if the watch along is a bit dry. There's not to say. There's not much to say at all. It's bang average. Bang average. No one's got nothing at the minute. Absolutely nothing at the minute. You ain't got to press. I think you just got to press. If you press these, you're going to win the game. You press them, they're going to win the game. They're not good enough to, for me, they're not good enough to, if you press them, to bop it around you like some of the best teams. They're not good enough to do that. So in my eyes, you might as well just press. You might as well just press. Right, and how would you have set up? Because I think Mikel's got it wrong. Well, I think Arteta's got it wrong. For me, Arteta is said to them, we're scared. You're going to beat us. But how would I have set it up? Well, Aubameyang's not fit. And Nketiah, you know, he's not good enough. He's not good enough, is he? So Odegaard's got to play. I think Smith Rowe's got to play at the moment as well. But I'm just not sure who you would play with regards to. I'd have Saka on one side. I'd have had Smith Rowe on the other. Odegaard, obviously, in the 10. It's who you play central. And I can see why he's played Pepe central, because who else would you play? I just don't know whether I would have played the formation, because it looks like we've tried to overload the midfield, but we don't have the quality to overload the midfield. I'm not sure I would have played a 5. Not sure I would have played a 5. And if I did play a 5, I would have played 2 speed merchants. So I would have played Pepe on the left of a 5, and I'd have played Saka at the right of a 5 with a deep midfield 3, and then maybe a 1 and a 1. But I'm not sure who I would have played, because we ain't got no one. We ain't got no one. We ain't got no one. Who's that? He's not injured on the edge of the box now. Are they going for a VAR check? No. Oh, they're just showing some replays. Odegaard now on the ball, gets it out to Saka. Now you've got plenty of space now. Chambers, stay out of his way. Stay out of his way. There's no need. Put it into Odegaard. To Partey. The kid can't shoot, man. The kid can't shoot. No wonder it was only 45 million, right? The kid cannot shoot for love and the money. He don't look confident in shooting. He can't shoot. Partey, mate, what are you doing? Saka, for me, is not confident either. Saka's lost what he had early on in the season. He's squaring up to fullbacks now, and you don't want to take him on. You don't want to shoot. You don't want to take him on. So for me, Saka's just losing confidence. Ceballos gets picked off. Oh, they're in behind. They're in behind. Chambers was too high. Oh, he's managed to get back. He's managed to get corner. Chambers is too high. But it was pulled from Ceballos. Ceballos has got caught out in the middle of the park. He's tried to take it on the back foot. He's got caught out in the middle of the park. He's managed to get back, fair play to him, and block the corner. And for some reason, the Villareal player has decided to go for a corner. I don't understand why he's not tried to get it and turn and hit it top bins or whatever. So, because if he smashes that from close range, he gets half a chance. But yeah, another corner for Arsenal to deal with. At the moment, Villareal have not really shown any threats from corners. Decent delivery, centre of the park, free header, 2-0. Absolutely shocking. He's got a free header. Has he got a free header? Oh my days. Seriously. Come on. This is Villareal you're playing. So who's got a free header? Someone's got a free header. I've just said they've not been very dangerous from set pieces. And someone has got a free header in the center of the goal. He's got a free header, clips it on, and then Albiol has managed to. So Gerard Moreno has got a free header. Yeah. Gerard's got a free header, and then it's just a tap in at the back stick. Tapping at the back stick from the captain. Seriously. It's poor. It's poor. Right, it makes no sense how Party is unleashing better lefts and right in training. But yeah, training, mate. We can all do well in training. I was a great trainer. This is poor. This is shocking at the minute. No pressing, too much respect. You need the away goal. Giving the ball away there. Smith throw. Lightweight. Absolute lightweight. Chukwueze. Oh, Xhaka's done well. But we can't afford Chukwueze to keep getting in the game. We really can't. And this can't be a 3-4 because you're not going to come back from 3-4, are you? A 2-2-2-1, you get the away goal, job done. We've not had an attempt. We've not hit the target. We've been playing, how long we've been playing? We've been playing 30 minutes and we've not hit the target in a football match. Come on. Not hit the target in a football match, people. Can't. Oh. Right on. Now that our season protected over, do you think the failure in the match so far is for a mix of poor tactics and demotivated players? No, you know what? I don't, Rayan. I think they're motivated. I think they want to win this game. They know that this is the only thing that is riding at the moment. Like, I don't think the demotivate. I think the philosophy, the mindset, not even the mindset. I think what they're being asked to do, which is very, very defensive, sit in, make sure you don't get drawn to the ball and don't break the lines. That's a mistake. You're asking players who want to express themselves to do something that they don't want to do, which is sit back, show them too much respect, make sure you cover each line so you don't get breakdown. It's shocking, mate. It's shocking. Tactics are shocking. Too defensive. And like I said earlier, when you're defensive, yeah, you can only do that when you're a good defending team. Mourinho mastered it because his teams were good at defending. Look, it's broken down again. They're straight on the back four. Another opportunity. As soon as they give the ball away, that's Gerrard as well. He normally decent. He normally hits the target. As soon as we lose the ball, right? As soon as Arsenal lose the ball, they're straight onto our back four because we're sitting in. We're sitting in, which invites pressure. I cannot believe the only time you should be sitting in is when you're getting bopped. Yeah. When you're getting absolutely bopped and the team is bopping you and you're thinking, right, we can't press. Like, you can't press high against a Man City. They'll bop you. A Barca, a Madrid, Modric, Cruz will get on the ball, right? You can't do that. But when you're playing Villareal, press high, make them make mistakes, and you will get the ball in areas where you're only 20, 30 yards away from the goal, 40 yards away from the goal, right? When you sit in and you wait for them to make a mistake, you win the ball 10 yards in your own half. You've still got 50 yards to get to the goal. So people run out of energy. People run out of ideas. Win the ball high up the pitch. So then you're only one pass, one shot, one cross away from scoring, rather than sitting back and try and break it down. And then you're 40 yards, so you're 3 passes and you're 4 passes away from goal. Pepe's in. Penalty. So handball first. They might look at the handball first, but Pepe's got a penalty. First time someone's gone over the top, he's got a Pepe. I think they're going to check the VAR, though. He's going to check. Kapue is saying you need to check the VAR because they reckon it was a handball first. I think it is a handball first. First time they've looked to get in behind and use some pace. Yeah, it's handball. I can't see us getting this. Can't see us getting it. Yeah, it's handball. Can't see it getting it. He's managed to obviously wriggle away because the fullback has stopped because it's handball, and then he has brought him down. Don't get me wrong, there's a penalty after, but I think it's handball. Ryan. I don't think he's going to get it. VIR will have a look at it. He's not give it? Does he give the penalty? If we get a penalty here, that's very, very lucky. Very, very lucky if we get the penalty here. Damn, that isn't lucky. Yeah, it isn't lucky. I'm not going to get me wrong. I'm not sure if he's get it yet. Am I lagging behind you? He's going to give handball? What's he giving? Gave handball. That's unlucky. That is unlucky. Penalty review, unlucky. It was a penalty, but it comes after Pepe's unlucky handball. It says looking over his head. He's not even looking. He's looking like this. It's hit his arm in motion. There, just there, and we don't get the penalty. I know he's not meant that, but it is what it is, isn't it? Oh, is he looking at it? What's he doing it? He's gone. Handball. Yeah. Handball. No penalty. He's booking him as well. He's not meant it though. He's booking someone? Who's he booking? Booking Pepe. Yeah, it's unlucky. I don't think he meant it. I really don't think he meant it, to be fair. Don't think he meant it all round. Yeah, it must be a few seconds ahead at the minute. I'm on 35, 39. Unlucky. But see what I mean? That's the first time that we've got the ball and we've looked to put the pace in behind. You get in behind, high press or get in behind, you're going to cause problems. You're going to cause them to make mistakes. You're going to cause them to give free kicks away. That's what you're going to do. Showing way too much respect. Have a little bit about you. Have a little bit of, what's he doing now, Xhaka? They're in again. Partey's managed to do well. Odegaard has obviously passed it to Saka. Saka, don't be looking. Just run. Just run. There you go. Just run. Is it a free kick? There you go. Get in behind. So that's twice. You've got him behind. You get one free kick and you just unlucky in the other one. Or is it a throw-in that he's gave? Nah, it's a tackle in the end, yeah. He has got the ball. Yeah, he has got the ball. It's a tackle in the end. But just get in behind. Just get in behind. No, he's given the free kick. He's given the free kick. Surprised, to be fair. I thought that was just a throw-in. So that's twice now that you've got in behind just by going over the top. It's not hard. It's not hard. You're playing Villareal. I know I keep saying it, and I don't try and put a bad name on them, but you're playing Villareal. Get the ball down. Get the ball in behind, because at the minute you ain't got a centre forward, and get Pepe and get Saka down the sides. Simple. Simple. Free kick now. Who's going to deliver this? Odegaard's going to put an in-swinger in. Odegaard? Yep, Odegaard, in-swinger. Keeper's not come. Up, free kick. Free kick straight away. You just let them off. Free kick straight away. Xhaka's gave a free kick away. Good job, Leno. Leno was very, very sharp, because if not, they were in on goal one-on-one. Leno's obviously is miles out of his goal, but he's read it really well that they look to get on the break. Quick free kick from Villareal, nearly got in. But they're pressing high now. They're pressing high. Leno is going to have to put his foot through it in the end. Jack it into Partey. Partey's got to put it around the corner. Decent. Smith Rowe. Pepe. Yep, free kick. Quick play. Xhaka. Pepe on the ball. Pepe is the only one who looks a little bit lively at the moment. Partey to Chambers. Go on, just thread him in. Oh, he's overhit it. He's kicked it out for a throw-in on the far side. Absolutely shocking. Chambers a shocking delivery. I think that's a throw-in. And he's gave a free kick, to be fair. He's not happy, but they dealt with it quite well. They nearly got on the break. Obviously, Leno was sharp as anything on down the other end, and he's managed to obviously clear that. But Chambers has got an opportunity there. Don't get me wrong. I've overhit crosses, many crosses. But he's got half an opportunity there just to thread it into the second 6-yard box. He's over it, and now it's a corner Villareal. But rather than showing them too much respect like you have for the last 30 minutes, right, pin them in. And that's exactly what you do now. Just pin them in. They do look quite dangerous. They do look quite dangerous on the break. I've got to admit, Villareal do look quite dangerous on the break. I wouldn't say they've got frightening pace, but they haven't. But they've got very good technical players. And they've got some decent finishes as well. So the pressing at the moment. Poor from Chambers. Chambers has gone in. Yeah, it's Villareal circling back up, slowed it right down. Chambers has tried to go into Odegaard. He's overcooked the pass on the wrong side of Odegaard. Odegaard's asking for it. Put it on the wrong side, gives the defender the opportunity to get him back in. Villareal just slow it down now. So it's 5 minutes before half time. Villareal just slow it down. He's tried absolute techers of a volley and he's got it all wrong. Holding into Partey. Partey's got to step up. Everyone talks about he's the general and all that. Partey's got to step up, to be honest. Holding. Partey. Holding again. At the minute, not much happening at all. Not much in it happening at all. Chambers back to holding. Tobias now has got overturned. He's broke a line. Now you need to break another line. Now, Pepe, you need to get in behind. Xhaka out to Pepe. Pepe back inside to Ceballos. Ceballos will probably look for Partey. Partey's cut off. Back across the holding and look for Chambers. Then to Saka. One-on-one. Take him on. Take him on. Oh, it's a free kick. It's got to be a free kick. Yeah, it's a free kick. If you take people on, you get free kicks. Take people on. As a fullback, you don't want to see people running at you. Just take people on. Another free kick. Dangerous area from Odegaard. Dangerous area. Two arms, obviously a signal is probably going to get around the back. Someone's going to get around the back. There you go, around the back. Oh, he's managed to get on it. I think it's Rob Holding, but he's not managed to get a decent header. Great ball. Couldn't get onto it. This is the goal. Free header, centre of the park, centre of the 6-yard box. And then he misses. The header, to be fair, he skims it. Tapping at the back for the captain. Tap, back stick, absolute tapping. I can get free header, right? Free header in a Europa League semi-final in the middle of the 6-yard box. If that happened Sunday morning football, everyone would be saying, who's that man? Why has he got a free header? Sunday morning football. Oh, he's in on goal. He's round Leno. Oh. It's lucky that he's lost his footing. It's lucky that he's lost his footing because he's in. Gerrard is in. Great play as well. Great play. They've managed to get out. No pace whatsoever from Ceballos. He's absolutely carrying a caravan. Put it behind. Pablo Mari's caught on the inside. Holding can't get across. Lost his footing. Very, very lucky. Very lucky. But Ceballos, wow. Definitely got a caravan on his back there. Struggling. Leno with a ball now. Villareal so high that Arsenal can't pass out. Holding to Chambers. Chambers has got to look inside. He's going to have to go long or go across the back to Leno. Leno's going to have to go long. You know what? He's all right passing the ball, but it looks so slow. Marius too slow for this Villareal attack. Yeah, he's not the quickest, but his positioning is quite good. Pablo Mari's positioning is not bad. I think it's Rob Holding who his positioning is all over the place. He struggles so much. I need to see the goal again because I don't know who's supposed to be marking Gerrard in the middle of the park. I really don't. Really don't know who's marking Gerrard in the middle of the park. It's just shocking. Shocking. They look... They look dead. Like they look like they're not interested. They look like they're just going through the motions. That's what it looks like to me. They're just going through the motions. Excuse me, Villareal soaks it up again. They've got out wide. They've got a lot of bodies, a lot of space. Ceballos carrying a caravan again. Fullback's bursting in. He's just brought him down. Cynical foul. He's sick of running after him. He's managed to get his caravan off his back and give a free kick away. Shocking. Ceballos is not the best at running. He's not bad on the ball, but he's not the best at running. And you can clearly see that. Yellow card, bang on half time. Rayan, I would have put Gabriel in for Holding, stronger and faster. Yeah, I mean, maybe he's not fit. Maybe there's a niggle. Maybe he's not fit. I'm not too sure why he's not put him in there. But yeah, at the minute, I mean, what can you say? It's shocking. It's shocking. It's absolutely shocking at the minute. Showing them way too much respect. Tactics were all wrong. Too negative. No energy. We only can play with energy. These players, when Arteta gets results, it's when he tells his players to play with energy. The minute he asks them to be negative or overcompensate or whatever, so it's all out the window. And then cherries for Leno. Absolute cherries right into his hands. Poor free kick. Oh, Xhaka's just going on cheeky megs. He's just got to keep the ball, to be fair. First thing Jack has done. We're on 45 minutes, and the first time Jack has done all right. Holding. Odegaard. Partey. Kicks it out of play. He kicks it out of play. Partey. And he's not tried to spray it. He's just passed it and kicked it out of play. So it's twice now in the game. Partey has kicked it out of play with a simple 10, 20-yard pass. Not a Steven Gerrard pass, a simple 10, 20-yard pass. He's kicked it out of play twice. Come on. Come on. I'm not having it. Villareal just seen it out now. 1 minute of injury time in the first half. I've got to be honest, it's probably the worst I've seen us play in a long time. It's the worst I've seen us play in a long time. Shocking half of football. Absolute shocking. I've got a tweet. Shocking half of football. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I've had to tweet that just invites pressure. Shocking half of football from Arsenal. Negative setup that just invites pressure. Unbelievable. What's Kurt saying? Let me see what Kurt's saying. Oh, mate. I bet he's going mad on his channel. But he's going absolutely mad on his channel. He's put sack him at half time. Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh, mate. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Smith Rowe is playing down the middle. We've got no. He's trying to play a false nine like Kevin De Bruyne. They're not good enough to do that. They are not good enough to play with a false nine. We are not Fabregas. We are not Kevin De Bruyne. In a semi-final, Europa League, away from home, he's playing Smith Rowe as a false nine. And we're playing a low block and defensive. Like to say, come and break us down. They don't even have to do much to break you down. They're 2-0 up. Shocking. Shocking. He's got to get sacked, mate. I don't care what anyone says. And he's not going to get the sack. Of course he's not, because Edu likes him and he's a yes man. He's only on 5 million a year. And it'll cost 4 million to sack him. And it will cost bring someone else in, cost 10 million, and all this absolute nonsense that goes on. He's got to get the sack. With semi-final of Europa League semi-final, he plays Smith Rowe as a false nine. A low block, defensive. Everyone get behind the ball and try and meet him on the break against Villareal. It's mate. No one can tell me about all this Arteta fan. It's nonsense. The only people, for me, the only people that want Arteta to stay in this club, yeah, the only people are the ones who accept mediocre. The only people. Because you wouldn't want Arteta to stay in this club and produce performances like this if you had high standards and you was ambitious. You would not want him to be the manager. And that was my argument. It's nonsense, mate. What's happening, Jay? Hope you're well. Such an embarrassment. I'm not even sure I can watch the second half. It's too depressing. Yeah, listen, the only thing is, right, I've got to be honest, the only thing is, away goal makes a massive difference in these games. So that's what we need. Petros, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Who do you want as manager? I want Ten Hag. Ten Hag would be unbelievable. Unbelievable appointment. Obviously, Hangelsman, etc., Bayern, and then things gone from Salzburg to Leipzig now, because I know Red Bull own all the teams out there. But Ten Hag is probably your next best one. when it comes to that. There's no point in getting someone who's already managed in the Premier League, or who we're going to go for. Who are you going to get? Who are you going to get out of the Premier League? The levels that we're at now, mid-table, we're still a big club, but we're mid-table. You're not going to get no superstar manager who's doing. People talk about Brendan Rodgers. Brendan Rodgers ain't leaving Leicester to come to this. You've got to get a foreign, young, up-and-coming coach. Give him time, because I'm sure that the play will be a lot better than it is now. Shocking, mate. Shocking. Rayan, supporting Arsenal is like being a toxic relationship. I love is being used and we're served new crap on a weekly basis. Listen, don't be. I was never, ever, ever, ever bamboozled, hoodwinked by that run that we had. And then Chelsea, and then Lampard gets a sack, Mourinho gets a sack or whatever. You can't trick me. People about trust the process. There's no process. We're not moving forward. What's happening, Steve? Really appreciate you popping in, mate, for support. Every game we get worse. Never known anything like this. It's terrible. It's shocking, Steve. You can't even get excited when you're watching the game. We look like we're good. We don't even look like we're going to score. It's unbelievable. So negative. Shown way too much respect to Villareal. This is not Barcelona. This is not Madrid. We've shown way too much respect to Villareal. We've got to go out in the front foot. Would not surprise me if the second half, he says to them, that's not working. Now go on the front foot, get the ballers in behind, get the balls down the side, and then all of a sudden we're back in the game. You've got to tell players to go and express themselves. Oh, frustrating. Hi, Jay again. Arteta is messing with Martinelli's career. What does this kid have to do to get a start? Well, I don't know what the problem is. I really don't know what the problem is with Martinelli. You can't tell me your rates Nketiah when Nketiah plays better than Martinelli, or Smith Rowe as a false nine better than Martinelli. How? I can't get my head around it. Hi, Nico. Hope you're well, mate. Popping in again. Really do appreciate it. United need to bring on Van der Beek. I'm not watching United game. How United game doing? Can't skip from both. I actually could at half time on my screen in front of me. I actually could. Van der Beek, I'm surprised that his career has not really got off at United, because he's an absolute player. But how United doing? Let me know how United doing. Rayan, all of the games, this is what Arteta chooses to experiment. You know what? I don't think also United are losing 2-1 at home. Roma with 2 away goals. Oof. That's tricky. That is tricky for United. They need to get on level terms. But just looking at possession, right? So Villareal have had 46% and we've had 54%, right? 5 and 3 shots, 3-0 on target, 0 corners from Arsenal. They've had more passes and the pass completion is better because it's just all sideways and in the road off. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Nico, Ollie doesn't rate Van der Beek. No, I don't think he does. I really don't. I really don't. So we're just going through the pressing now. And the pressing's just all over the place. The pressing's wrong because the fullbacks are the ones that are getting out. And it's the left-sided. We're struggling at left-sided. Obviously, Kieran Tierney's we all know, an absolutely huge miss. Because I don't think this happens if Kieran Tierney's playing. He's in the right position. Cheers, Jay. Yeah, just seen it. United losing 2-1. We're just looking at the goal again. I mean, who's even picking up the runner who scores? I don't understand who's picking him up. No one's even picking him up. It's like he's just running to the box on his own. And this one. Right, who's marking him? It looks like it's supposed to be Pablo Mari. It looks like. But he's just kind of drifted off him. And then at the back stick, Partey's just switched off. Partey might as well have stayed at home, to be honest, in my opinion. He's been rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. He's been rubbish for a long time, I think. Van der Beek went for 40 million. We could have spent 95 on Partey and Van der Beek, which fixes most of them. Yeah, I mean, Van der Beek at Arsenal does really well. Not being, I think. Van der Beek and Partey. Partey at the minute is just looking, I don't know what's happened to him. Maybe the move to London, maybe the injuries, I'm not sure. Maybe the way that the team plays, because it's very different from Atletico, doesn't really suit his style. But he's giving 10-yard passes away. He's giving 5-yard passes away under no pressure. Don't know what the hell's going on with Partey. They can't play that bad second half. Can't play this bad second half. I mean, this bit here where the fullback has ran past Ceballos, mate. I'm 41. I'm 41 now. Yeah, there's no way Ceballos is carrying a caravan. He's carrying a caravan. It's unreal how slow he is. It's just unreal how slow he is. I can't believe it. I cannot believe how slow Ceballos is. Unbelievable. That's probably one of the worst halves of football at this stage of a competition that I have ever seen. Ever. There is nothing. What tells you, we've not had a shot. We had to have a shot. We've had 3 shots. We've not got 1 on target. In fact, we've not got nowhere near the goal on the shot. Nowhere near. I'll tell you, mate, you better pull something out of the bag. You better pull something out of the bag, mate. Because this is your only chance with regards to obviously winning something this year. Any other manager, right? Let me just read this. Let me read this from Rayan. Sorry, Rayan. Yo, them Derby noodles, mate. I don't know what he's doing with them noodles. He needs to come off them noodles and start getting some proper fruit and veg in his system. Them noodles, man, giving him pure bellyache in his system. I can't move. Madness. But yeah, going back. Any other club? Come on now, people. Any other club? This manager was gone months ago. Spurs, right, have sacked Mourinho, higher than us in the league, 4 days before a cup final, and could have still maybe have made top 4. And they've sacked one of the greatest managers to be in the Premier League. Let's be honest, whether you like him or you don't. And they sacked him. And they said, we'll have Mason in charge until the end of the season, because they've obviously got something planned. So they've got something at the end of the season. So they're not really bothered this season, Spurs aren't, whether they get top 4 or not, because they're not appointing no one. They've written this season off. Mistake, didn't work. Mourinho don't fit with this team. Boom, 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 gone. We can't see the process. Can you see the process here? Can anyone see the process? If there are people in the chat can see the process, please tell me that you can see the process. Thanks for popping in, Tommy. Really do appreciate it. I'm a West Ham fan. Hey, my old man's a West Ham fan. And when they was winning the other week against the Gunners, I weren't happy. We managed to scrape it back. But let me go back to your message. Really do appreciate it. I'm a West Ham fan. And if I was an Arsenal fan, I would have been Arteta out a long time ago. You accept crap, you get given crap. Perfect. You accept mediocre, average, or crap, you're going to get it. It's like, listen, it's like with your missus, right? Missus, husband, partner, whatever, wife. If you accept crap, right, what are you going to get out of your relationship? You're going to get crap. Simple as that. Simple. If you don't accept crap, you're not going to get crap. You're going to make sure that the standards are high. You're going to make sure that this happens, that happens. It's the same in any walk of life. Getting up in the morning. If you get up in the morning wrong and you get up in the morning in a crap routine, most of the time your day's crap. Could not have said it any better, Tommy. Could not have said it any better, mate. Put it back in as well. Big up yourself, mate. Everyone, really appreciate it. You take, if you're staying in, if not, you're popping in and out. I really do appreciate it. I know people pop in different chats, but thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it, Tommy. Petros, there is a process. It's to destroy the club. Listen, the process is BS. The process is BS. You're trying to hoodwink me and all the other fans and everyone else to stay in the job, mate. It's nonsense. Rayan, Tommy, we don't accept crap. The board do, so long as it lines their pocket. Yeah, I think, Tommy, that's what I think. Rayan, to be fair to Tommy, I think Tommy's saying that as a club, the club accept crap. And there are some fan base that at the moment are accepting crap because that's what you're going to get. Because some people they want to stick with Arteta, etc., and all this process and excuses. So I think that's what Tommy's touching on, to be fair. I don't think he's on about the fans as a whole, in Tommy's defense, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, this is it. It's 45 minutes, saves this season. I don't think he's losing his job. I think they'll just say, oh, he's got to build his team. You know, he's got to re-sign this player. He's got to get rid of this player and give him another year on all these kind of things, which happens in football because they like him. They like him. He's a nice person. And in football and in the workplace, if people like you and you don't really ruffle any feathers, you know, Arteta is not banging on the Kroenke's door and saying, I'm not happy. I need this, I need that, I want this player out. I'm not happy with this. Arteta don't have the minerals for that. He don't have the minerals. It's his first job. He don't want to do that. He don't want to go in there and start pulling up trees and start saying, this is what I need to happen. He don't want to do that. He's too nice. He's too nice. And nice guys don't normally get what they want. They don't normally get what they want. Now, if he's happy to just go along and say, you know what, I'm at Arsenal. I've been blessed to get my first job. I don't really want to pull up no trees. I'm using it as a ladder to go somewhere else. That might be his thinking process, which is fair enough. So obviously, ex-Arsenal Coquelin's coming on now. Who's he coming on for? Francis Coquelin. Met him a few times, to be fair. Good player he was. Come on for Alsacer. He's come on for. He's come on for Alsacer. So like for like change, really. McCaughlin's going to add a little bit more defensively, I think. Right, Franny, how did we go from the Invincibles and a thorn in Sir Alex Ferguson's side to be mediocre with no consequence, ownership and a management? It's been a process, Ram. It's been a long time. I think, like you say, I know you're 18, I think you told me the other day. So it's been a process of not improving. If anything that you do, if you don't stay in on top of your health, if you don't stay on top of anything, everything else catches up with you. And in football, like brands, like Apple, like whatever, they've got to continue to reinvest, continue to make adverts, continue to make top products. Because if Apple don't, then Samsung overtake them. If Coca-Cola don't, then Pepsi, whatever, might overtake them. That's the business model. And in football, it's the same thing. Look at Man City. Man City on a normal season will go and pay 150 million every year. Now they haven't got the money. They could win the Premier League 5. Oh, Ceballos, it's not a second yellow, is it? No. It's not a second yellow. Could have been. Ceballos could have been off. Could have been a second yellow. Same start. But going back to that round, yeah, it could have been. Man City could keep the same team and not invest and probably win something. Liverpool have proved that you can't do that. You need to keep reinvesting. And as a club, we just not reinvest. A lot of people say it started when Wenger was here. At times, I think that's a little bit harsh considering what he did. But they were just quite happy to get top 4. And that was Wenger, who was an awesome manager and awesome man management to get top 4. Someone else is not going to come in and do that. And we're not getting top 4 for a long time. I'll tell you that now. We're not getting top 4 for a long time until something changes at this football club. And it's either the owners ain't going nowhere. Spotify and the legends, I don't think, are going to get this club. So the owners have just got to. They've played out Saka's one-on-one. Odegaard. We just started second half, by the way. I've got too much in deep. Odegaard. Yeah, they've closed him down really well. Yeah, they've weathered that little bit. Partey with a decent ball. Partey's just come on, by the way. Just turned up. He has Partey. Absolutely shocking, but at least he's done a decent ball. They look to break line. All of a sudden, the ball's moving quicker. All of a sudden, we're looking to get in behind. Ceballos is now in behind. Ball across the box. Oh, Pepe with a half-decent chance. We've played 2 minutes, people. 2 minutes we've played, right? We've broke the line more than we did the first half. We've gotten behind already, and Pepe's had a shot already, and we're 2 minutes in. I'm telling you now, Arteta has said we need to change this formation, or we need to change this philosophy, because the first half was shocking. I don't know if it was a trick to say first half we're going to sit in and then maybe get something. Don't know. Corner to Arsenal at the minute now. But yeah, Ray, I'm sorry. Just got to keep reinvesting, and we don't do that. A little bit of hustle and bustle in the 6-yard box, as you do. Everyone's around the goalkeeper, just crowding the goalkeeper out, so they must know the goalkeeper's not the best in the year. Odegaard drills it to the edge of the box. He doesn't get there. I can see what he's trying. He's trying to drill it to Smith Rowe, who's looking for that old Scholes at the edge of the box. Xhaka, decent crossfield ball. Odegaard into Saka. No, Partey. Partey's done more passes in this 3 minutes than he did in the first half. What was it? No, Chambers to Partey. Partey, come across. Partey again, keeping it moving. That's it. Just keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving. Odegaard to Partey. Partey into Chambers. Now you've got down the side. Come back out. Come back out. Come back out across. Come back to Partey. To Partey. You just got to come back out. Don't force it. Wide, Smith Rowe. Deep cross. Out. No, free kick. Rob Holding is in the centre. Rob Holding is he's in the 6-yard box. I don't know what's going on there, but Rob Holding, I don't know if he stayed up. But he's going, yes, a silly free kick. I mean, what is that all about? He's just elbowed the captain in the back of the net, the goal scorer for Villareal. Absolutely shocking. What's happening, Jay? Both English teams, did he make any changes? No changes at the moment. Villareal did. Francis Coquelin came on for Alsassa, I think you pronounce his name. But at the minute we look at, they've done more in these 4 minutes going forward than they did in the previous 45 minutes. They managed to get half a shot off of a mistake. Chambers has got down one side. Ceballos has got down the other. Ceballos is down in again on this side. Into Xhaka, just pop it into Ceballos, into Pepe. Gave the ball away. Had a little dive to try and get a free kick. But that's where you got to try things. You got to try things in the final third. Got to try things in the final third. To be fair, Holding's been making those 50-yard sprints recently. Maybe he's just had enough at the back and getting bored, and he's like, you know what, we need to get a goal because no one's scoring up top, so maybe he fancies his chances. Oh, not bad from Ceballos. Has done a little one around the corner. He's then looked to Smith Rowe, who's then done a little run around the corner to try and get Pepe. All of a sudden now, you're just on the front foot. You just got to ask a question. We didn't ask a question for 45 minutes. Ask a question of this Villareal team at the back. You've got to get the away goal. You've got to get the away goal. Pepe's in again behind. Capue's done well. Maybe Capue when he was back in the English Premier League. But he's done well there because Pepe was obviously trying to give him a little, we call it chicken and mushroom, where he's gone one way and gone the other. I don't know where chicken and mushroom came from. It's just a football talk back in my hood where I'm from. Chicken and mushroom. I don't know why. Saka has been very quiet, very, very hard to get in the game, but little step over manages, and then he slips, but we've still got the ball. Chambers still got the ball. Odegaard is looking for a crossfield ball to Pepe. He's in the 18-yard box. What can you do? He's popped it off. Someone's double up to Ceballos, to Xhaka. Xhaka back out to Partey. Partey to Odegaard. Odegaard have tried the little needle, thread in the needle. Do you know what I mean? Needle and thread, whatever you want to call it. Still decent ball from Chambers. Defended from Villareal. Free kick. Always going to give him. Saka's got lazy, not jumped. Gave him a nudge in the back, and he's gave the free kick away. They're having a little go at the minute, but there's not much going on. The centre forward is obviously a big miss. Without Lacazette, without Aubameyang, there's no central pivotal focal point. Second leg's going to be very different. You've just got to try and stay in this semi-final in the first leg, because you know the second leg's going to be different because we're going to have people come back, get fit. We're going to be at home. But if it gets to 3 and 4s all of a sudden and you don't score an away goal, it's a big ass, because they look like they could probably score an away goal. Weirdly enough, Holding does well in the UEFA Europa League. He either starts spraying super passes or makes those 50-yard sprints. Well, he needs to do something tonight. I can tell you that. He needs to do something tonight, that's for sure. Because at the minute, ain't no one doing nothing. Let's get rid of the banner for a bit so it's not doing your head in. Goalkeeper out. So look, even now, the pressing is high. Look, they've completely changed the way that they're playing. Oh, Partey's out of me, you know. Partey's been poor. Why don't you just do this from the first half? Why would you say, right, we're going to allow them onto us? We're going to sit as a low block and allow them onto us. Like Man United 2-2, that man again, Cavani scored. What a player he is. Wish he came to the Premier League earlier, by the way. Unbelievable. One of the best, world's best number 9s. Don't know if he's number 9 at Man United, but he's a number 9. Oh, goalkeepers just gave it to Saka. Saka slips. Oh, great opportunity. Really, goalkeeper just passes it to Saka 30 yards out. Saka can't really get his feet sorted. A bit surprised. Slips over. Got no luck in the end. Yeah, no, can't capitalize. You see, you do that against top teams, you get well done, Pepe. Pepe's managed to go. Yeah, Pepe is livened up a little bit. I think he's just not lightning quick with Pepe. He's got silky skills in that, but he's just not lightning quick. You don't really cause big problem. If you're a fullback and you're thinking, right, I'm playing against Pepe, you're not worried about him running in behind. So you kind of just say, well, if he don't do any tricks, I keep me on the ball. I've got him in my pocket, and that's the problem. He only has probably 5 good games a season for me. 10 maximum. It's 30, 40 games a season. You need more than that. Still moving the ball well. I say they've been a better team. Pepe again at the back stick manages to put it across. Fullback. That fullback's not done bad, you know. Foyth, maybe you pronounce his name. Is it Foyth? He's done really well with Pepe. He's not allowed Pepe any sort of joy, I'm trying to get him behind. He's not been scared of him. He's kept his eye on the ball really well, and he's bombed forward when he can. Xhaka pop it into ESR, great skill from ESR. But he's just got out-strengthed and out-paced by Chukwueze, who we've hardly spoken about in this game. Hardly spoken about at all. A little bit of defensive work there. I think obviously the way that was set up has kind of nullified Chukwueze getting the ball because they know he's going to be a threat. What's happening if replay here? Saka. Yeah, I think that's a free kick from behind because he's gone through the man. Would you say that's a free kick from behind? Look, we're pressing high now. Simple. And I'll keep talking about it, right? We're pressing high now. Goalkeeper don't know what to do. Goalkeepers gave us the ball 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. The goalkeeper, who's used to playing out right, they broke the lines and now they can get in behind. 3 on 3. Chukwueze, first time in a long time he's got a chance, but well done to Pepe. Pepe's double upped. Excellent work from Pepe. Pepe's double up. We've still got the ball. Chukwueze's still got the ball. He's still doing a bit. He's managed to wriggle his way out of that. But if Pepe don't double up with Xhaka there, then there's a big problem. So well done to Pepe. Well done to Pepe for doubling up. Even though we've had the majority of the play, this first 10 minutes of the second half, we're not really creating anything. We're not really creating anything at all. Rayan, I don't think Partey has done well in the last month or so. I would say even longer. Honestly, I would say even longer. He had that one pass, didn't he? Which was against a poor team. But he had that one decent pass the other week. Villareal down the side, up against Chambers. Chambers has done extremely well to defend that. Partey's got the ball now. Keeps it simple. Holding's got the ball. He's gonna go long. No, he's gonna go into Saka. Saka pops it off around the corner. Well played. ESR pops it off. Ceballos, give it to Pepe. Give it to Pepe. Just give it him now. Give it him now. Here you go. 1-on-1. Go on then. Go for a run then. Here you go. Go for a run. Go for a run. Comes back inside to Ceballos. Gives it away. Sloppy play. Sloppy play. And Ceballos is off. He's off. 2 yellow cards. Now a red. Oh my God. I have to hold myself. Honestly. Now he's... They're all trying to argue it. It's a yellow card. What don't help is Pepe gives him a terrible pass, right? Pepe gives him a terrible pass, so he has to overstretch, and he gets a second yellow. And it's poor because he has to overstretch because Pepe gave him a bad ball. So Pepe gives him a bad ball, and he overstretches. It's a yellow card. He just stamps on him. It's a yellow card. It's a yellow card. Just there, stamps right on him. Honestly, what more can you say? What happened? So we're on the break. Pepe's got the ball. He's gone down one side. He's gone to kick inside. He's hit it he's overcooked the pass in front of Sabas. Sabas has had to turn. He's tried to nick it and he's just stamped on him. Second yellow. He's off. He's off. Oh, mate. Yep. Nowhere around. We've got a red, mate. We've got a red. And he's saying that he don't agree with it, which he's going to. All players do. He's having a go with the fourth official. They're going to send him up in the changing rooms now or in the stand because you're not allowed to stand on the side of the pitch. And he's fuming. He's going head to head. But you've been shocking, mate. You've been absolutely shocking tonight. You've been poor. You should have had a second yellow earlier, which gives you a red. You've been poor. Yes, the pass was poor into you, and you tried to retrieve the ball, but you've been poor. You've been a mile off it. You've ran with a caravan on your back when you've gone 50-yard runs. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Talk to me, people. Honestly, talk to me. I'm glad you just spoke to me because I don't know what to say. Ryan, forget an open when we just had salt and rubbing. Oh, mate, tell me about pour into it. Honestly, this is how we're going to go one way or the other now. The next half an hour is how we're going to go one way or the other. We're either going to surprise them, right? Now, why is that not a free kick? Surely that's a free kick. That's a free kick on ESR. And they're not going to kick it out because they're not going to. Well, I wouldn't. Oh, Xhaka's done well, to be fair. Xhaka, I've got to be honest, Xhaka has done well on Chukwueze. But let me have a look at this again. This looks like Smith Rowe's in pain as well. Smith Rowe is in pain. That's a free kick. How is that not a free kick, ref? I have to not get angry because I have to stay calm. It's against my stoicism that I read, so I don't get angry. I stay woosa. If you ever got anger issues, people, get into stoicism, however people want to pronounce it. It's very good, keeps you very grounded. Oh, mate, you need to be grounded when you watch Arsenal. If you're an emotional guy, they'll mess your life up. Check Jay again. Do you think fans should protest at the home leg? I mean, a lot of people would say, "Oh, they're in again. They're in again." Leno's come out. He's managed to block it off. We've got people back in now. We should soak this up. Oh, Chukwueze's done. Leno's good save. What we can't do is allow them to have just get the front foot on. Chukwueze. Oh, Rob Holding. What's he doing? What is Rob Holding doing? What's he doing? Oh, it's a free kick. What is Rob Holding doing? What is Rob Holding doing? Sorry, just checking this. Yeah, just checking that. It's a free kick. It's a free kick. "62 minutes gone. Rob Holding, he's trying to throw his weight around, but I don't understand what's going on. He's trying to throw his weight around. Goalkeeper, shocking. He's flapping all sorts. Yeah, so a decent chance on the off of the box. Oh, mate. Rubbish. Rob Holding's tried to spin and put a ball in the back of the net. Goalkeeper is rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. They're playing out as well. You just got to keep pressing high. Now you've got to keep pressing high. Sorry, everyone. You've got to keep pressing high. ESR. Chambers, he's over at the ball. He's over at the ball on the other side, and Chambers is wondering what's going on. Arteta's clapping. Come on, I don't know what he's clapping at. I really don't know what he's clapping at. What is Arteta clapping at? Someone help me out. What is he clapping at? We need an away goal. We need an away goal. "64 minutes gone." It's just, there's nothing. There's absolutely no spot. The only thing is second half, right? I mean, second leg, we're going to get Aubameyang or Lacazette. They're on the attack now again. Villareal playing it out from the back. Villareal, if they manage this game well, then honestly, there's no chance. There is no chance. If they manage this game well, then they need another goal. I think that they need another goal to take the tie. They need another goal. Now, Leno's just pulled off a great save. He's getting in behind. He's on there. What a save. Honestly, what a save that is. Short corner, takes it to Chukwueze. Chukwueze. Oof, he's just about to get him behind. Chukwueze on the edge of the box. We've got enough men back now. And just, you could hit him on the break. You could hit him on the break. Do you think that's? I don't think it's a foul. That's the problem. I don't think it's a foul with. Sorry, just tweeting. I was. That's a great save with Leno. Just looking at the replay as well now. So, Steve, if they get another goal, ties over. Our own form is not good enough. Yeah. Well, wouldn't surprise me, especially if everyone's back, because these are not great. That's for sure. Steve, the tie's already over. No, I don't think it's already over, Rayan. I really don't. I mean, you've got 23, 24 minutes left. Chuck Wazy's the first real time. He's managed to bob his way, and it's Gerrard who's not bad. He can score a goal. Oh. Leno. I don't know if he's pulled his hamstring, the fullback. He's been very good for them. I've been impressed with him. He's dealt with Pepe. He's managed to get forward quite a lot. Don't know if he's done his hamstring, but he's done really well. But the last 10 minutes has been quite dry. Arsenal not really looked to get in behind. Really struggled a little bit. Chuck Wazy's caused a few problems. It's a good job that he pulled up there because it looked like it was going to be 2 against 1. Chuck Wazy scored a lot of problems. So they're going to make a sub now. Who's coming on for them? So obviously Fort has gone on. I don't know how you pronounce his name. What nationality is him? Does anyone know? The fullback has just gone off injured. Fourth. And Gaspar's come on now. So Bios, if it stays 2-0, he's been let off the look. He's been let off the hook big time if it stays 2-0. I don't think the tie's over. Steve was saying he thinks the tie's over. I think we can easily score 2 goals, to be honest. But yeah, I just can't see it. I really can't see us not scoring 2 goals. It's just we need that away goal. Man United just scored again. That man again, Cavani, 64 minutes. He's put them 3-2 up at home to Roma. But Roma do have those 2 away goals. So that's a big, big problem for them. As you know, away goals are very important in these European competitions. Many people obviously scores are on aggregate, and then obviously they never get through. So we need an away goal. Completely changes. Completely changes. We've got an opportunity now. Saka fakes his shot. Chambers. Oh, could have been a tap-in. See, when you get your number 9 or you get centre forward, that's a tap-in. That's the difference. We have a tap in there. So there is belief. And we're down to 10 men at the moment now. It's a penalty. It's got to be. It's got to be. Yes, give it straight away. Oh, mate, we've got an opportunity here. Absolute let-off. Absolute let-off this is. I was just checking Twitter again. Someone was tweeting. So Saka's gone on the edge of the box. Oh, it's a dive. Is you think that's a dive? Saka has done the old chestnut. Saka has kicked the defender. Defender's left his foot. I think if this goes to VAR, it might change again. I'm not sure. He's Argentinian. You think, poof. Is it gone to VAR? If it goes to VAR, they might not get it because Saka's dived and kicked the player. Always get it. Very, very lucky. The Villareal players cannot believe it. That's a dive. It's a dive. I'm an Arsenal fan, but hey, listen, we'll take it. We will take it. Huge opportunity now, Pepe, to get an away goal with 10 men. Turning point of the game. I'm very, very honest and unbiased. That's cheating, but I don't care at the minute because it's Arsenal, but it's cheating. I don't like it in the game, but if it gets us back in the game, that's how honest I am. That's what you'll get with me. I'm very straight down the middle. I'm not biased or anything like that. Arsenal's my team, but I don't agree with cheating. A lot of people might say, what? And Pepe's the man. Pepe might save us this time, might give us a great opportunity. And 2-1 to 10 men away from home would be magnificent. Oof, straight down the middle, 2-1. Very, very, very lucky to get that penalty. No one can believe it. Even I can't believe it, to be honest. Honestly, I cannot believe that penalty was given. Even looking at it, I can't believe the penalty was given. They've not touched him. Saka's kicked him. Great penalty, straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. Now you've got an opportunity. Now you've got an opportunity. That's a huge, huge goal. Huge goal. I always say you don't know how they come, but that is a huge goal. Honestly, massive. We got no idea how big that goal is. Yeah, take that, Steve. Take that all day. You're going to retract your negativity now. Come on, you Gunners. Yeah. Hey, listen, he cheated. It's a dive, but we don't care. Because if it's against us, we're screwing. So if it's for us, hey, we don't care. Do I agree with it? No, but we don't care. We need to, I mean, if we get another goal, then flying. But we need to make sure they don't get another goal. 2-1 away from home with 10 men has not worked out that bad. And we've been shocking. Absolutely shocking. And it tells you if we're that bad and it's 2-1, if you would have just gone on the front foot in the first half and gone high pressing, then you'd have been okay. You'd have managed to get in behind. You'd have first half, you might have scored 3 or 4 in the first half. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous tactics. He got it wrong, but it might save him. He's got it wrong, but it might save him. $74 minutes. There's enough time to get another goal, you know. There's enough time on here to get another goal. I'm telling you now. Let's have a look. Jack has got the ball now. Throw into Pepe. Holding. The 10 men, they've been better since they got the 10 men. That's how bad Tobias was. I told you it was bad. They've been better since they went down to 10 men. Which either goes one way or the other. I said it earlier. As soon as it happened, I said it happened earlier. It either goes one way or the other. You either get spanked or you do okay and you might nick a goal. That's normally what happens. And we've done exactly what we needed. We couldn't have got any worse. And we've got better since we've gone down to 10 men. Fernandez, penalty, 71 minutes, 4-2 now. Big goals for Man United. Big goals for Man United. Just on the front foot, Villareal have decided that as soon as Arsenal have gone down to 10 men, they thought, right, we've won this game. It's going to be very easy. As you know, in football, you can switch off and that's it. That is it. All of a sudden, there's a little bit more of a threat now down the middle. Martinelli. Pepe, Saka. Oof. Bad tackle. I think it's only his first yellow. Capoue, bad tackle on Saka. He's probably thought, you cheating little, and I'm going to smash you, Capoue. That's probably what he's thought, because that's what I would have done. Brian, at this point, we should play Bielsa heavy metal football, destroy or be destroyed, 100%. But Arteta's not got that in his locker. He's too negative. Way too negative, Arteta is. Way too negative. Excuse me. You know what? It's more of a lazy kind of tackle. He's kind of not even. He kind of like just ran into him, and like he's not gone to smash him or anything like that. Kind of like just ran into him, and his feet hit him, and he's gone over like a ton of bricks. But he's hurt himself. He's really hurt himself. Capoue's hurt himself. He looks like he's in big pain. So why he's down? Give me your thoughts. What do you think overall with 70 minutes? Do you think he got it wrong first half, Arteta? What do you think he should have done better? Should he have played Martinelli down the middle? What do you think he should have done? FG, if we draw the game, I'll do 50 press-ups. If we win, I'll do 100. All right. Is that a challenge? Shall we? We'll do the challenge, yeah? I'm with you as well. If we draw, we'll do 50, yeah? Can't see us winning, but hey, you never know. That's what we'll do. Are we doing them? Are we doing them outright? We're doing 50 outright because I don't think I can do 100 outright at my age now. I'll probably get to about 65. But are we doing 50 outright? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, it's just very clumsy from him. Very, very clumsy from him. Excuse me. Yeah, we're having a long break at the moment. Capue's just ran into Saka and caused himself all kinds of problems. Let's have a look what Rayan is saying. 100% Mikel got it wrong. We should have gone high intensity from the start. Now we can do sets of 10. Nah, we don't do sets of 10. Sets of 10s for infants. We're not doing sets of 10. Not doing that. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do 225s if we draw. I'll let you off with 225s. Not sets of 10. I think my wife does sets of 10, Rayan. Speaking of the wife, she just messaged me now and asked me how long we've got left. She's downstairs, so I better message her back. We have got, how long have we got left? About 10 minutes, but now we've got a long injury, haven't we? So I would say about 15 minutes. 15 minutes. There you go. Making 2 substitutions. They're going to try and get another goal. Villareal. Only 10 minutes left, but they're tired. So Moreno's on. Pradreza is on. And their second substitution. Oh, this will be their third. So their third substitution. Gomez off. No. Sorry, I got the way around. Goal scorer. Trigueros is on. And Gomez is coming on. Got it the wrong way around. So we will see. It looks like they're going to go for broke. That's for sure. Steve reckons obviously got it wrong. Should have played a striker and gone at them 100%. Rayan, deal. 2 set 25s for the draw. 4 sets of 25s for the win. Deal. 100%. That's what we'll do. Oof. There you go. I thought you was doing your 50 then. It's a free kick, that's why. Give the free kick first. Look, Martinelli, pressing. Make the mistake. There you go. There's a mistake. Partey, break the lines, put it on the back foot. There you go. So much better. So much better second half by breaking the line. You know what? So much better when we went down to 10 by breaking the lines. That's all it is. Just breaking the lines. Offside, Pepe, lazy. Easily done though. Done it myself many a times offside. So frustrating. Sometimes you're not. Sometimes you are. It depends how the ref gives it. But Capue's is struggling. He looks like he's hurt himself quite bad, to be honest. 81 minutes. Obviously, we're going to have a little bit of stoppage because of the injury to Capue's. Villareal, they don't really look like they're going to try and get that killer goal. They're quite happy, I think, at the minute with the 2-1. So they're going to fancy themselves in the second leg if they're not bombing on here. Xhaka's done all right, you know. It was a big concern before the game with Chukwueze and Xhaka. He's got caught out of position now, and this is Chukwueze. But they've doubled up on him. Well done, Pablo Mari. Excellent defending. To Xhaka. Oh, he's gave the ball away. He's gave the ball away in a silly area. Oh, Smith Rowe's managed to get, and now Saka's gone. Then go for a run. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Oh, he's managed to obviously put Pepe, and I'll let him off. Well, he's kicked it out of play. Has he kicked it out? No, he's kept it in. Pepe's kept it in. Go on, 1-on-1. Oh, it's gone out. Saka is nowhere near the player he was 2 months ago. I know it's confidence. I get that it's confidence. I know that, but still. He's not running at people. Maybe he's not fit. Maybe he's not fit. You know what I mean? Maybe he's just not fit. I'm not too sure, but Maybe he's just not fit. Villareal still moving the ball around. Martinelli, to be fair to him, is bombing around. Should have just bombed him around earlier. That's what I think he should have played. I think he should have played Martinelli down the middle. Oh, he's in behind. Chukwueze is in behind. Again, he's facing Xhaka, but he's only got his left foot. He's only got his left, and he's got nothing. He's got absolutely nothing. He's got absolutely nothing. They've still got the ball. In the 18-yard box. You just got, don't dive in. Just don't dive in. Oof. Oh, opportunity. Oh, well done, Xhaka. Yeah, well done, Xhaka. Done excellent. Absolutely excellent. Absolutely excellent. Aubameyang's coming on for the last kick of the game. Interesting. Very interesting. Imagine he gets a goal. Can you imagine he gets a goal? Unbelievable if he gets a goal. Don't go and mess up now. Partey in the middle of the park. Xhaka, game's gone a little bit flat now. Game's gone a little bit flat. Really has a little bit flat. Nothing really happening at all. Five minutes. We will have overtime. Pepe's got a little bit now. He's doing a little bit. It's too far. He's overhit it. He's overhit it. Partey in the middle of the park. Xhaka again. Offside. He's offside. Game's flat now. Really, really flat. I mean, Villareal, there's not much to even say. It's been a disappointing semi-final, let's be honest. No team's been great. Chukwueze again against Xhaka, trying to do anything, but he was supposed to be dangerous, but one-on-one, as in facing him, he's not got a lot. He's just pure pace at times, but he's not even managed to do that at the minute. You can't get the better of Xhaka, to be fair to him. He did, obviously, for their goal, he managed to cause a few problems, but other than that, Goal kick to Arsenal. Listen, performance absolutely shocking. All right, let's be honest. Performance absolutely shocking. But away goal, you can't really complain because away goal. I've just noticed, by the way, that Capoue got sent off when he got injured, and no one mentioned it. Oh, which is funny. Martinelli should have started. Everyone knew Saka, Pepe, Martinelli, three up front as 10 point. Yeah, I agree. I think Martinelli should have been the one that started down the middle. Jay, who are you talking about? Oh, was it what the press ups, Jay? Love hate KSE. These late subs, Gael Arteta was smarter. Bring on Willian as yeah. I mean, Willian's not going to do much when it comes to this game because Willian's one who wants to probably preserve the possession, etc., not go on and probably win a game. Rayan, it's nice seeing the fight back up until now, but it's too little, too late. And that first half, it's criminal. Yeah, first half was absolutely shocking. I'm not going to lie. I did well to even carry on speaking. It was that bad. I didn't know what to say. It was that bad. I didn't know what to say. Really didn't. So crazy, really. Absolutely crazy. Chukwueze again against Xhaka. Little Diag. You don't want to concede now. You do not want to concede now. Do not want to concede now. Absolute nightmare if you concede now. It's an accident. Aubameyang, that's an accident, isn't it? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. That's an accident. Right on the edge of the box. Not good. Not a good time to be giving free kicks away. Huh? Not a good time to be giving free kicks away. Excuse me. So we've got 5 minutes left of overtime. Free kick in from them. You don't want to concede now. 5 minutes left. You do not want to concede. Is that? Offside. I thought you gave him ball. Wow, I thought you gave him ball. Oof, Greenwood 6-2. That tie is over. Man United 6-2. That tie is over. I can tell you that now. Absolutely boss that. So it looks like Man United are going to obviously the final. I can't see them losing that second leg, that's for sure. Two on one. What you doing? Oh, no, you got plenty of bodies back. Yeah. Plenty of bodies back. Down a dead end. They're still moving around Villareal. It looks like they've popped up a little bit because the last 20 minutes, the game has been so bad. It's unreal. Poor semi-final. Both teams bang average, if you ask me. Nothing to get excited about. I'm surprised most people have not turned over. Chukwueze again trying his luck with Xhaka. Could have been risky. They're going for it. Villareal going for it. Oh, easy. Cherries for Leno. Absolute cherries, which is decent. A couple of minutes left. If Chukwueze goes to head that, then Xhaka gets done for a high foot there. But no one appealed. And the handball, that's harsh. You're not going to get that. You can't help that. You're not getting that. Still enough time left. Still 2 minutes. Maybe can you do a bit? Martinelli's tried to do a bit, popped it off to Xhaka. Oh, he's slipping a little bit. Oh, struggling now. Managed to get away with that. All of a sudden, Arsenal got a little bit of pace about them. Villareal pressing, they're pressing. It seems like both teams have just woken up the last 10 minutes. Partey, can you find a pass? Can you find a pass? Great pass to Aubameyang. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Oof. The angles killed him, but that was a great pass from Partey. And Aubameyang with a great opportunity to really, really change this tie. 2 away goals would be magnificent. Decent turn, to be fair. That's a good save. You've got to say that's a good save. I wouldn't say he's got to score there. He has slipped. So maybe the power element has gone out of it. He has slipped, but who's going off? Make his subs. Last minute. Yeah, last minute. Smith Rowe for Al Neni. And then Pepe for Willian. Well, he's brought Willian on, Ray, and I know you don't like Willian. He's brought Willian on, but I don't think he could do much in this, right or wrong, in a minute. But we have got a corner. Imagine he scores from a corner. You'd be going mad, mate. Absolutely mad. Imagine he scores from his corner, or on any girls, an absolute screamer. Just got to make sure he puts it in the box. Come on. Come on, William. Don't hit the first man. A decent ball. Oh, this ball is Rob Holding again. Massive opportunity. I think that's it. I think that is it, people. This ball's great. Absolutely gives him the eyes. Breaks the lines. Great turn. I think he just slips there. See, it just slips. He just slips. But I think that is all over. I think that is all over, everyone. As soon as the goalkeeper kicks this ball, I think it's all over. Poor performance first half. Really negative. Disappointing with the tactics. Needed a number 9 straight down the middle. ESR didn't work. Pepe didn't get him behind. Saka didn't get him behind first half. But the second half, they gave it a little bit of a push. They told to obviously press high, and they managed to get the result. Tie is far from over. The away goal, we got a little bit lucky with the penalty. The away goal is huge. And I think if we got Aubameyang or Lacazette down the middle, the focal point will change when it comes to the second game. So I'm going to shoot off quite quick. I really do appreciate you all coming in. We're going to have a review probably of the Man United game tomorrow. Make sure, obviously, you subscribe if you've not already hit that button. I really do appreciate it. Take care, and I hope you enjoy your night. See you later.